So cool. So, you know, a lot of you guys have probably been in the, you know, the Telegram chat. You think, what's going on, right? Like, how are these guys making so much money? Why are they making money in minutes? What is this, right? What is this chart? Why are they using line charts? You know, what's this green bar, right? How does she make 63 pounds in minutes? Okay, what was everyone talking about? Well, guys, you know, when people are saying they've cleared their first trade, all of these types of things, we're plugging into go live sessions, right? Go live sessions, and people are making money through their phone. Okay, people are simply making money through their phone. Someone's a huge drop. If you're not trading, you're tripping. And she's not wrong. If you're not trading, you're tripping. So, you know, I'm not saying this is going to be everyone's preferred style. I'm not saying everyone wants to make money quick. I'm not saying everyone wants to make money in minutes. You may be a swing trader, right? You may be a position trader. You may be an intraday trader, but it's definitely something to be aware of because you never know, right? This is something that you could actually come in and make a lot of profit from. So let's get straight into it. As I say, you know, time really does wait for no man. So I have a presentation that I'm simply going to get up for us all, and we're going to get started into it. Then after, I'm going to go into some live trade setup. So make sure you got pen and paper at hand, so you know exactly what to do after this call. Okay. So method to the magic, right? They say method to the madness. I don't think this is a madness. I think this is magic, right? Literally making money in minutes is magic. Okay. So what I'm going to cover today is how to actually get this platform up on your IM Center, what to go through, who to go through, you know, how to get to the academies, right? How to go on the go live sessions, who to really look out for on the go live sessions. And not only that, we're going to be covering the tools that you definitely want to be utilizing. Some tools that I utilize on a day-to-day basis that get me results day in, day out. And I'm going to go over how to actually, you know, use a compound plan with your trading, right? Because we understand that when it comes to HFX, if there's two notes I want you to take down right now, is this. The first note is this, right? You want to risk 1 to 3% of your account per trade, right? Write that down. You want to risk 1 to 3% of your account per trade you get into on your HFX trading. The next thing is you only want to make 8% a day, right? 8% a day. You know, one of the educators I follow, Matthew Thayer, right? Absolutely fantastic guy. He actually traded for 3 years straight. He only made 2.3% of his account every single day. And he's literally cleared 5 million in front of us around 2 weeks ago on a go live session, right? He took that account, I believe he started with 100. He made 2.3% every single day, right? For 3 years. Yeah, that's around, you know, over 1,000 days, just over 1,000 days. And he made 5 million from $100, right? That just shows you, this is not just, oh, this is a get quick something. No. This is something, if you pay attention to, you stay consistent, you stay persistent with, you will get those results, okay? So let's get straight into it, right? How does this look? How does it work, right? I was going to go through this live, but I'll just show you slide by slide, okay? What you want to do, and again, for you guys that don't have it, let me go ahead and show you how you can actually go ahead and add it on, okay? So what you want to do, guys, if you're in IM, all right, of course you are, because this is a team training, what you simply want to do, you want to come right here, okay? So to your back office or whatnot, and you just simply want to come down and you just want to go to shopping cart, okay? Now, when you go to shopping cart, I believe I have all the tools, right? I'm on the elite package. So when it wants to load up, it will just literally take me to the shopping cart. But it's taking some time. I don't know why it's taking time, but it is taking time. But basically what you want to do, if you're looking to add on, you know, any HFX tool, anything to do with high frequency Forex, you just want to go to shopping cart. Okay, it's finally loaded up now. So now you're in shopping cart, you're going to see HFX around here. Okay, so you just click on HFX. Okay, let's say, for example, my one's a steady add-on, right? But you see HFX there. And then, of course, you scroll down and you would just tick that box and then you would order now. Okay, so that's how you'd add on HFX. Now, of course, I've already got HFX, so I can't really show you that live, but you get the gist. Okay, so how are we going to go ahead and use HFX? We're going to go into the IM Center, right? I'm going to go into the IM Center and I'm going to show you slide by slide, but then I'm going to show you straight after the slide how to use it practically. Okay, so again, as you can see right here, what I'm going to show you right now is how to actually use the Academy. Okay, so the first thing you want to do before you get into HFX, I know you're seeing a lot of people make money in the chats, seeing a lot of people fired up. coming in, killing it. But what you want to do is really understand it. You see, there's power in understanding. It's not just all about doing it. It's all about understanding it. Not only that, so you can then make money, but so you can teach other people how to make money. That's why, you know, personally, when we look at Golden Chairman 10, it's because we had a system that was so duplicatable for over 500 people to follow and then, you know, come and get started and learn it themselves as well and do it and then teach it on as well, right? You want to have something that's so simple, a 7-year-old can do it. And we really make things simple here, okay? So you go to academies, you then go to HFX, and I'll show you those videos to watch in just a second. And then you've got Go Live, right? So I'm going to go over the best Go Live educators in a second, right? And then you're going to have Millie Mills, one of the top educators, Matthew Thayer, right there, okay? And then, of course, you're going to have the tools that I'm going to cover. So let me just show you this in real time. Let me just come off this, right? So let's say I go to the dashboard. What I now want to do, again, I go to Academies down here, okay? I'll click on Academies. Now I've clicked on Academies. I'm just going to scroll down. I'm going to go to High Frequency Forex. I know we've got people in Spain on the call, so if Spanish is your native tongue, you can learn this in Spanish. But again, if you speak English, you just want to go to Learn High Frequency Forex, okay? Now you click to Learn High Frequency Forex. It's just like the normal Academy. A lot of the beginning videos are actually pretty much the same as the—
How's it going, everyone? This is Ness. And over the next few videos, what we're going to do is we're going to cover exactly what Forex is all about. So
there
that
you
way
go.
you could truly—
Okay. So you can simply start with, you know, what is HFX, what's traded, market participants, right? Bid versus ask price. All of these amazing things goes over fundamental analysis, Bollinger Bands, right? All of these things. So if you really want to come in and learn it, right, there's actually even more videos than on the Forex Academy. But trust me, it is worth it right there, guys. Okay, it's definitely worth it. You just go through it video by video. Okay, so that's the Academy. Okay, so again, you click on Academies right here. You go to Learn High Frequency Forex. You start with the first video, and then you just proceed your way onwards from there. Okay. Then the next thing, guys, right? What we're now going to do, we're now simply going to go to Go Live. Okay, I'm going to show you who you want to keep your eyes on when it comes to Go Live, guys. All right. So you want to come here, pick a channel, Forex, HFX, DCX, ECX. Okay, I'm going to go to HFX. Okay, now I'm on HFX, right? You're going to see amazing people. You're going to see the likes of Millie Mills right here. You know, she's plugged in UK time. That's 5 p.m. from Monday to Thursday. So that might be good for you to fit into your, you know, daily routine, 5 p.m. Monday to Thursday. So you saw in the group chats today, in the group chats, everyone was going crazy at 5 p.m. because Millie Mills was on calling out trades, clearing these trades for everybody today. So she's on at 5 p.m. Of course, it's Eastern timing, which is 5 hours behind. So wherever you are, if you're in Seychelles, then this is going to be 9 hours ahead for you, right? You need to go 9 hours ahead to calculate what time to plug in, right? So she's one of the top educators. You got Millie Mills right there. I definitely recommend Leo Diaz as well. He's a very cool guy. He's on at 7 p.m. UK time, right? So that's 11 p.m. Seychelles time. But you definitely want to plug in and watch him. He is a great guy. He'll be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and he will be on Friday at 7 p.m. Great, great trader, guys. So definitely plug into him. I believe he's a millionaire through HFX. The next guy that we want to be watching is Dio Woods, right? Fantastic, fantastic guy. So on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he's on at 3 a.m. But on a Thursday, he's on at 7 p.m. UK time. Okay, 7 p.m. UK time. Okay, so you can put that in your diary. 7 p.m. Thursday, Dio Woods will be on. You want to plug in him. Okay, but one of my favorite educators, someone that I really like, someone that I watch, is called Matthew Thayer, right? Also known as Matty Pips. So, you know, he's on at, you know, if you're in the UK, you'd call it crazy times, but he's on at 4 a.m., right? 4 a.m. on a Sunday, doing a training session, UK time. Then he's going to be on at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? He's going to be on 3 a.m., Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday, he's actually on UK time at 6:30, okay? So you want to plug in on Fridays, definitely for sure. If you can't fit the rest into your time schedule, definitely plug in on Friday for that guy. And just so you know a bit about these educators, right, let me go and just show you a bit about them, okay? So, you know, if you plug into Millie Mills, what you're going to basically get covered, she's going to be going over the basics training, okay? What is HFX? the brokers. She's going to be talking about your payouts, your rollovers, double ups, right? For you guys that don't know what that is, plug into these sessions and you're going to learn. Okay, and of course, she's also going to be going over her strategy, which is the simple scalper strategy. And again, you're seeing everyone in the group chat saying cleared, 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 is because they are making profit through the simple scalper strategy. Okay, guys, so that is Millie Mills. Okay, she's one of the best. If you actually go on the entire IM Go Live, she's probably second for the top educator, right? You can see down there, she gets 57,000 views on a weekly basis. And of course, you know, the main educators are people that come in, get people results very fast. That is exactly what she does. You got Matthew Pips right here, Matthew Thayer. Again, what I want you guys to do, if you're taking notes, if you want to learn HFX the way I learn it, and you're going to really plug into my sessions, we're going to start doing live sessions, by the way. What you want to do, you want to literally go into HFX, click on Matthew Thayer, but then you want to go to his favorited sessions. If you want to learn what I learned, guys, go into his favorite sessions, okay? Start from where it says start here if you're new, and you just maneuver yourself from that video to full cash trap rundown easy. Then you go into 3-0 simple cash trap explanation. Then you go to cash trap start, free trades all win. Guys, when I tell you this guy's a millionaire trader, you really want to plug in and learn from him, okay? Again, he's got 38,000 views on a weekly basis, right? And this is one of the most easiest duplicatable strategies. You know, I was on this call with my mentee today, Louisa, and we were just placing trades from cash trap. And, you know, she was just making money, right? And she's brand new, so she didn't really know too much about what's going on. But when she watched these videos, she's going to figure out exactly how she made money. And that is the best thing with this. We want to make people money without them even knowing. And then they can go out and understand exactly how they done it, all right? So then you got the HFX Academy. So this just basically shows you right here. You're going to come in and you're going to go to HFX Academy. What I'm going to be teaching you guys is hourglass, right? And I know Charmin is someone that's mastered the simple scalper strategy on Liberty. And she does this with AB, right? Aaron Bartlett on sessions, you know, on Thursdays, right? They do HFX sessions on Thursdays. What I'm going to be going over is the hourglass cash trap strategy today, okay? So what are we going to really talk about before we get into how all of these things work? What is HFX and all that good stuff? I'm going to talk about certain questions that a lot of people ask me on a day-to-day basis. Is this still Forex? Yes, it is, right? It simply stands for High Frequency Forex. It's the exact same charts. You know, if you was to look at a HFX chart and the same pair on your Forex chart, you're going to see the exact same thing, right? You're going to see the same trend. You're going to see the same price. It's the exact same thing. The only thing with HFX is that it's a lot more, you know, you could call it of a scalping fashion, right? You're literally zoomed so much into the trade and the trend that you can't even really see too much out, right? You're not on like M15 or M30. You're literally in trades for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, right? 5 minutes at max. That's why I really see people getting into at max. 5 minutes, okay? So it's still Forex, but it's just very fast-paced, short-term Forex, okay? Again, you're actually making money in minutes, right? You're making money in minutes. We don't really call it pips, okay? Of course, you can call it pips, but this is really fast. This is you getting in. You don't really count up pips when you're scalping. You'd rarely hear someone say pips on a Go Live session because you're actually just making money in minutes. I'm going to show you how that looks in a second. And again, with Forex, you call these pips, right? When you're looking for percentage and points or points in the market, right, you would call it pips, okay? Live trading sessions, of course, you get it on Go Live. Tool usage, we cover that in the Go Live sessions and on trading sessions like this. I'm going to go over how to fund your broker. I done that last night, and that was pretty time consuming. So I don't know if we'll have time to get into that today. But I normally cover how to fund your broker account and how to withdraw money from it as well. Okay. So again, guys, I would really say type this into Google, write it down. But it's called HFX Quick Start. Okay, HFX Quick Start. Someone can go into the chat box and type it in there. That would be absolutely fantastic. HFX Quick Start. Again, what it basically goes over is if you can't get access to me or anyone, which is a rare case situation, you know, you should always be able to get access to somebody in the group chats, or, you know, you could always be able to call your mentor. If that's the case and everyone's out, like no one's at home, everyone's busy, it's a ghost town, you can just go into HFX Quick Start, right? You can search that in, and it's going to go over, you know, your different brokers, right? BuyDefX, you know, race options. You know, the one I use, IQ Cent, right? It's going to go over how to buy Bitcoin, because a lot of, to fund your HFX account, a lot of it is through Bitcoin. It's going to cover how to fund your account and how to withdraw profits from your account, guys, right? I believe someone just put it in the iChat. Thank you, Burzaf. That's fantastic. Okay. So again, guys, you know, the reason why you want to really start thinking about HFX is because it's very simple, right? It's not hard. You know, it's not too much to think about. A lot of people have a stigma about trading. Oh, it's difficult trading. Oh, I need graphs. I need to be. No, you really don't. I'm going to show you how simple trading HFX is going to be in just a second. Okay, it's very simple. It's very easy to duplicate because you don't have to be an expert, right? You just got to make money, run the play, and share the plan, right? And again, it becomes so much easier for you to then go 2 and 3, because you imagine you saying, oh, look, I made 2,000. I believe someone, if you go into Charmin's Instagram story today, someone in their team made 1,800 in 1 minute, right? So imagine you saying, listen, I made 2,000 in a minute. Are you interested? Of course they're going to be interested, right? So guys, that's really the power of 2 and 3, okay? You know, going out there, getting a monthly fee waived just from you making results from HFX. You no longer have to pay that monthly subscription anyway, okay? So with that being said, a couple things to keep in mind before we get a bit more practical, we get off this presentation, is this, right? You always want to remember, we want to get you what you came here for, which are results, okay? We want to get you results, and we can do that through HFX, alongside Forex, alongside ECX. But the moment we get you results, you're instantly going to be a bit more confident. You're going to be a bit more committed to the vision. You're going to be even a bit more committed to your goals once you see that this thing really works. So we really want you to plug in and take this serious, right? Again, we want to gain loyal customers, okay, that eventually going to go out there and refer this program so they can get it for free, right? Everyone likes things for free. So why not come in, make money, and then help your friends do the same thing as well. I also want to remember you guys to not take shortcuts, or don't try and switch up the game plan. You see, a lot of people come in and they think HFX, quick money. No, right? This is actually something for the consistent. This is something for the diligent. This is something for people that are very disciplined, because again, it's so easy to blow your account when you use the wrong risk management and keep rolling over after rolling over after rolling over. Okay. Again, stay engaged in the group chats as often as you can. You know, I was speaking to a member just the other day. He said, every time I keep my phone and it's not on mute, my battery dies. Let the battery die, because let me tell you something. If your group chats are on mute, your money's going to be on mute. Okay. So you want to make sure your group chat's open. You're seeing all the invites for trainings like this, all the calls that are going on a day-to-day basis. And of course, you want to be in the ICE trading chat so you can get all the signals we're sending in there as well. Okay. Again, with this, you're not going to be an expert in 30 days, but you can make a start and make great progress in 30 days. Okay. Never delay asking for help. Always ask me or your personal mentor for help. If they're not quite clued up in HFX, they can always refer you to someone like myself or a top member in the group. And again, you will get out of this what you put in. If you put in 5 minutes a day, you're going to get out 5 minutes a day. Okay. If you're going to put in 5 hours a day, you're going to get that out. Okay. And never skip the self-development part, guys. When I tell you, this is really just a mind battle, right? This is a game about you against yourself. That's what it really is, right? So don't try and skip developing yourself, because when you think better, you master the mind. I'm telling you, you'll be able to master everything you want to master in these charts, okay? So let's get straight into it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just show you some practical stuff now. So I'm going to come out of this slideshow. Again, if you want the slides, we will send this in the ICE chat afterwards. All right, awesome stuff. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just basically going to show you. So I showed you how to get to the go live information. Absolutely fantastic. What I'm going to do, I'm going to briefly show you a strategy. Again, right? You're going to see the top educators. You got Kim Torres, 90,000 views this week. Millie Mills, 39,000. Matthew Thayer, 35,000. Right? What I always recommend people to do, click on Matthew Thayer right there. Go to his favorite sessions. Right? And on his favorite sessions, you're going to watch this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is in Spanish. This is a cool mindset training. But these are the main 5 that I would definitely suggest for you to watch. Okay? So that's that, right? But now let's really get into how you can come in and trade, right? So, you know, these are one of the accounts that I'm in right now. Okay, so before I even get into that, let's go on to this strategy. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to log into IM Center, right? Again, you want to do the same thing. So let me just log in. Should save my password right there. Okay, awesome. So I go to strategies. So I'm just going to teach you a basic strategy real quick. Then we're going to go and implement it in the markets. And I'm going to show you what I do. And we're going to be doing live sessions real soon anyway. I'm going to show you what I do when I'm trading with this tool. So then we go to, click on the wrong one. Okay, we go to Hourglass. All right, we're going to click on Hourglass, not Liberty. And then we're just going to click on that button right there. And it's going to look a bit confusing, but trust me, guys, it's really not too confusing at all. Let's look at what time it is. Now, one thing I definitely advise to do, a habit that I picked up when I'm trading, I always have my time in here, right? Because again, when you're in high frequency Forex, you're really in and out of trades. So I've got a big clock right here. So I always know, right, cool, it's 9:30 right now. We've got 15 seconds to 9:31. Now, why do I do that? Because guys, over here are going to be your updated trades, all right? Over here, your trades get updated on an often basis, okay? Now you're going to see time, past, minutes. So these are pretty much like with any scanner on IM, these are your panels for the trades that are going to be coming up, but they get updated every 5 minutes, right? Every 5 minutes. So when 5 minutes has passed, like it has just now, okay? If I go and refresh my screen, so I click, come up here, click refresh, you can now see that because of the time, it's, 31 past every 5 minutes, you can now see right here, it's actually refreshed. So it said 5 minutes was before, and now it's on its first minute, all right? So you wanna always make sure you got the timing up, so you can just be aware, all right, cool, I've got 4 minutes, or I've got 3 minutes coming up to the next batch of trades that will be coming out, okay? So you got 3 minutes to really find a good trade, a good entry, but you never wanna force it. If the entry's not quite there, don't take it, because remember, you can only really be making 8% of your accounts. You don't have no margin for error, okay? So let's really look at this, right? Now, this is a good setup right here. Let me tell you why, okay? One other thing that you wanna have is called Currency Quick, okay? So let's go and search Currency Quick. All right, perfect. This is gonna give us information on the strength of currencies, so we know exactly what we're getting into when we take these trades from Hourglass, okay? And I'm gonna explain why that was the perfect setup that I just saw. So whilst this is loading, there we go. We can see we got USD, Euro, GBP, NZD, CAD, Australian dollar, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. We've got all our major pairs here, and that's really what we're trading when it comes to HFX, okay? So what we're doing right now, let me show you why this is the perfect setup, okay? So we can see that this arrow, I want you guys to write this down. You're taking notes. Put that this is a points system. So this is a point system for our confirmations, okay? For the confirmations we take on our trade, this is a point system. Now, when you see an arrow, okay, that's 3 points, right? So when you see an arrow, if it's going up, that's 3 points. If it's going down, that's 3 points. So you start straight away with 3 points, okay? The next thing, it's going to be, I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, but there's a purple line right here. Okay, there's a purple line right here. This is actually 0.5. Okay, this is 0.5 points. This is known as an EMA, right? This line here is the EMA line. Okay, this line right here is the EMA line. So what does that basically mean? If that is below the arrow, then that is 0.5. Okay. Now the reason why this was a perfect setup, it did change literally in the 2 seconds we was here, is because the next thing we're looking for is this line right here, right? So if we're buying, we're looking for this black line to really, let me see if I can draw this out for you guys, right? Really and truly what we're looking for is this black line to cross through the green, right? If it's crossing through the green, guys, that's going to be 0.5 for us. As you can see, it's starting to come back up right now. And if it does that, perfect, we're in, okay? So we're looking for this green arrow, right? That's 3 points. EMA right here, below the green arrow on a buy is 0.5, So you can write that down. So EMA equals 0.5. So if we're buying, it needs to be below the arrow. If we're selling, it needs to be above the arrow, okay? If this black line here, all right, the RSI, for example, if this is going across the green dotted line, then that is simply us getting 0.5, right? And if your stock is also coming up like that as well, that would also give us 0.5, okay? So in an ideal situation, let's just say in the real world, right? This is not what's going on right now, but ideally we get 3 points for this, okay? So we're starting on 3. Let's say this was below the green line, the green arrow, that's gonna give us 3.5. Let's say this black line was crossing the green dotted line, that's gonna give us 4. And let's say this was passing the green dotted line, it's gonna give us 4.5. Now what we're simply gonna do, last but not least, all right? We're now gonna come to currency quick, okay? Now, this is EuroCAD, okay? And we're literally buying into EuroCAD, so we need to make sure the euro is stronger than the Canadian dollar. However, it's not right now, okay? The euro is not stronger than the Canadian dollar, so we wouldn't even really be taking that trade, okay? So we'd be looking for the euro to be stronger than the Canadian dollar, and if it is stronger than the Canadian dollar, guess what we're gonna do? We're now gonna give ourselves 1 whole point. So you get 1 whole point if this is lining up as well, okay? So you need to make sure your currency quake or your currency strengths are lining up. So I need to just go through that one more time so you can get the number. So if this green arrow is here, that's 3 points. If the purple EMA was below, that would be 3.5. If this was crossing, that would be 4. If this was crossing, that would be 4.5. And guys, if this makes sense as well, it would be 5.5. Now I want you to write this down because this is how you know what percentage to use on your trade. I want you to write this down, okay? So guys, if you're gonna take a trade, what you simply want, you want it to, if it's on 3, you're gonna use 1% of your account. If you got 3 points before you enter that trade, you're gonna trade 1% of your account, okay? If you're on 4, okay, 4 points, you're gonna take 2% of your account and put it on that trade, okay? If you're on 5 and above points, then you're simply gonna trade 3% of your account on that trade, okay? So again, the more confirmations, the higher the percentage of your account you can actually place on that trade and make more profit, right? Because you've got more chance of going into profit. So that's the point system. If anyone wants to go into the chat, that'd be awesome, right? So again, if you get 3 points, that's a good trade, okay? It's a good trade, it's an all right trade. You can actually have 1% of your account on that trade, okay? If it's on 4 points, it's an okay, this is great. Let's say it's a great trade, right? It's a great trade. It's not okay, it's great, okay? So it's a great trade. You can put 2% of your account on that trade. And if it's a 4 plus, not 4, if it's a 5 plus trade, right, then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna call that an excellent trade. We're an excellent organization, guys, all right? So we only wanna be taking excellent trades from this tool, okay? So I know we've got 15 minutes left. Let's go and see if we can take any trades real quick. Let me see what's going on. So we got 2 minutes before this update. I'm just gonna browse through these pairs, see if anything's really popping. I'm gonna show you, so that is basically the confirmations, but there's a shorter way to get confirmations. There's a faster way just to get in and out of these trades. So I'm gonna see if there's any potential setups. I'm gonna go ahead and take some trades as well. And we'll go from there. What I'm gonna do actually, let me see if I can do this. Okay, so where is Zoom? Okay, so bear with me, guys. I'm just simply gonna get something up right now so we can all be on the same page. So I'm just gonna log in. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So I'm just logging into this now. And I'm just gonna basically explain one of my accounts, the basics of it, okay? So when you open, an account with IQ Cent, for example, This is just a basic account, okay? It's one of my basic accounts that I've just opened up, but let me explain how it works for you guys. Okay, so I've actually opened this up today just to use as an example to show you guys how to trade, okay? So what you're gonna see, guys, if I come and I get my tool, so you get a grasp of trading. Perfect. So up here, of course, this is your balance, right? So you can see up here, your balance right now is 103. You know, your option type, we always want to keep this on turbo, okay? You want to keep that on turbo. The time for this is 1 minute. So that's what that bar means, okay? You can change that. If you want to be in a trade for 3 minutes, I'll show you how to do that in a second. Fixed time basically means if this is on, you can't really roll over on a trade. You're just going to have to stay in that trade. You can't roll over. If you say 1 minute, it's going to be fixed to 1 minute. If you say 2 minutes, it's going to be fixed to 2. If you say 3 minutes, it's going to be fixed to 3. If it's not fixed, then let's say you get to, you know, your second minute, you're not really sure if that trade is going to go and, you know, hit your profit. You're going to clear that trade. Then you can roll over that trade onto 4 minutes, onto 5 minutes, 6 minutes, okay? So that's what fixed time is. Of course, down here, you're seeing what the amount that you're putting forth. So this is very important. Let me break this down for you guys that are brand new. So with this is the equivalent to your lot size when you're trading. Okay, now, of course, when you're trading, you got your micro, your mini, your standard lot size. With this, we don't have that. Okay, so if this is 10, we're taking 10 pounds out of the 100-pound account and we're putting that in on this trade. Okay, now it's important that with that being said, we come over here and we look at our currencies, right? We look at our currencies. Now, every currency, guys, is actually going to have a payout, which you can see right here, okay? So every currency has a payout. So this is 85%, 88%, 76%, 80%, etc., etc., etc. So let me show you what's going to happen. Let's say, for example, what pair are we going for? Let's go for a pair that is 85%, okay? Because we've gone for a pair that is now 85%, we're trading the amount of 10 pounds in this market. What's now going to happen, because we've got 10, we're putting 10 into the market, we're on this currency pair, this Swedish krona, right? Not the virus, but the Swedish krona. What's now going to happen is when we make profit, we're going to be making £8.50 profit. Now, are we just making £8.50 out of the 10 pounds? No. What's going to happen when you clear a trade, you make the 10 pounds and the £8.50, and that's your profit. So you're making £18.50 altogether, right? You actually make £18.50 altogether, guys. That's how that works, okay? So you make £18.50 together. And again, reason being is because what's going to happen, you put the 10 in, depending on what the currency is paying out, it's going to multiply that 10 and you're going to get profit, right? Now, again, guys, I'm going to tell you to write this down. Never take trades that are below 70%. Okay, let's see if there's any here, right? You can see, you know, this USD Chinese renminbi, right? It's actually 60%. So we ain't going to take that. We don't want to take those trades, right? You know, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, that is 60%. Swiss franc, Japanese yen is 60%. So we don't want to take those trades. And these Australian dollar pairs down here are 60%. We don't really want to take those either, okay? So that is just the mechanics of the whole thing. If you understand that, go put some sevens in the chat. You got any questions, drop sevens. I know there's over 40 of us in this chat right now. So again, let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything you want me to kind of repeat. If everything's good, just drop some sevens. Awesome, 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 awesome. Perfect. So let's continue to go because we're just going to play some trades now and then we're going to get straight into it. So what I wanted to show you before that is, I think someone sent this in the chat earlier, right? Compounddaily.org, okay? Now, if this is essential that you're using this on your HFX account, right? It can calculate your daily interest for a fixed amount of days. Now, what I've done, I put the equivalent of dollars of how much I put into this account this morning, right? That's $130 that I'm starting with, right? I want to make 8% on a daily interest rate, okay? It's important that you know these statistics, okay? Length of term, let's say for a year. I'm going to start off with a year, 365 days. okay? I'm going to reinvest all of it every day, right? I don't need to withdraw this. And guys, it depends. If this is disposable income, you know, just put this, you know, I always say trade disposable income, which is money you don't mind losing, money you don't mind ever seeing again, right? And, you know, I put 100%. And then I just put, I'm not going to include the weekends because I'm not too sure if I may be busy to, you know, make my 8% on the weekends, okay? So again, just gives you a summary. So you start with $130 today, your principal, you know, you go to that number, just call it that number, by April 2022. Perfect. Okay. So it's just basically going to give you the maths right here of how much you need to really make every day, and then you stop. Okay. So on our first day today or tomorrow, we need to make £10.40 or $10.40, and then we'll be done. The day after that, we need to make $11.23, etc., all the way down to the multi-millions. So I hope you guys are starting to understand the power of compound interest. Now, 8%, you probably think, am I going to be able to do 8% every day? That's what you want to aim towards doing. Matty Pitts, or Matthew Thayer, he said he done 2.3. Let me just show you how he got to his millions. This 2.3 is very doable, all right? Very, very doable. You know, he started off just making £3 a day, $3 a day, all right? $3, etc. You can see the real compounding, all right, where he's now able to make 11,000 in a year. If you continue that for 3 years, all right, I'm going to show you how he made his millions. Let's just say we put 1,000 days. All right, then I'm going to get into some examples. We'll wrap up this call. But now you're going to see 1,000 days of doing this, guys. All right, you probably started in 2017. If this is you today, you know, you're living a very, very good life in 2024. I'm living in 2024 right now. All right, I'm already planning for 2024, but you're starting to see the picture. So, you know, when he says he makes 5 million on the trade, you guys are like, wow, 5 million. He's like, yeah, but that's normal. You know, I've already planned ahead for that. So he can make that type of money. But that's the power of compounding. But I'm going to go back to my example. So, you know, let's see if we hit it on this. I'll come off it. It takes so long to load up as well. But let's see if we hit it on this session. I will play some trades. We've only got 10 minutes left of this call. So we probably, you know, we may do. If we don't, it's okay. Right? It's okay because I'll be doing some live sessions throughout the week. Okay, so let's just fix this. And guys, you always want to have a goal. You never just want to sit on your computer trading HFX and you don't know how much you need to make for the day. So I know, for example, this is in dollars. So that's $10.40. Check that in pounds. Let's just put $11 in pounds. That's £8, right? So let's go ahead and let's make 8 on this call today. Okay. So using what I just spoke to you guys about with the cash trap strategy, let's see if there's anything available to actually take in on these trades. Okay. So what time it is? Let's see when it's going to refresh. So we've got 2 minutes till it refreshes. Of course, on my sessions, there's going to be music. It's going to be very lit. You guys are going to enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. And I know Louisa enjoyed making money with me today. So we're definitely going to make some money together. But with me, I'm very picky, right? I'm very, very picky with the trades I take. I don't just want to take every trade. Again, you know, you saw that we need to make £8 on this trade, on this account. So I don't want to just make it even harder to make the 8. So I don't want to, there's not really any margin for error in these trades. Okay, this is looking all right. See, like this is starting to cross. This is moving upwards. It's looking good. And guys, the basic strategy that I forgot to kind of mention, I can go over it real quick, is basically if you see the green arrow, okay, you just want to get into a trade real quick, right? And we might have to do that if there's no, if there's like no ideal trades. All we're looking for is the green arrow. So that's going to give us 3 points. Euro CAD. So if we're buying into the Euro CAD, we just need to make sure that that's stronger than the Canadian dollar, right? You can see here in this situation, it's not. Canadian dollar is stronger than the euro, so we don't want to take that trade. Okay, so we wouldn't actually take this trade because the euro is not stronger than the Canadian dollar. So we're not going to take this one. But that is it, right? So you're basically looking for 4 points if you're taking a quick in and out trade. You just want to be in and out of the markets. So let's look at Euro USD. Got the euro here, you got the USD dropping. So this is a 4-point trade. Again, let's look at the entry. So you would wait for it to get closer to the entry price, which is around 546. So we're not just going to take any trade, right? We need it to come down a little bit more. Right now it's on 558. We need it to come to 546 before we can even think about taking it, okay? So it should be ready to refresh right now. I know it's been moving a bit slow all day, but let's see if it's going to refresh. Okay, I don't think it's refreshed yet. It'll be refreshing shortly in the next minute. But that was an ideal trade. So let's see if we can find that. Okay, perfect. So there's a good trade, guys, right? Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY. We can see it's got a red arrow here. It's crossing the red line. So that's 4 points, right? Well, 3 points, 3.5. This is basically about to cross very soon to make it 4 points. Let's see if the euro is actually weaker than the Japanese yen. It's not weaker than the Japanese yen. So that is a 4-point trade, but let's go ahead and take this nonetheless. And again, because of how many points we got, so this is really, you know, let's say 4 points. We can really risk 2% of the account, but you know, let's go ahead and do that to show you guys a basic example. Okay, let's go and search Euro JPY right here. Okay, Euro JPY, let's check the entry again. So the entry really and truly was 976. Let's move this to 3 minutes. Put this on £2. And what we're gonna do, let's just put, right? So now we've put, right? I'm just using this as an example so you guys really know what we're doing here. So what we're looking at, we've placed our trade here. All we need to do to win the trade is that we just simply need the trade to finish to get to this line below this line. Okay, so right now we're in profit. Okay, right now we're in profit. Right now we're losing. So all we need to do, this is why binary trading is a bit easier than normal Forex. All we need to do to win the trade, it could literally be 1 point below. It could be on 8.4 as we close, but that's profit for us. It doesn't matter what it's doing right now. So right now we're losing. It doesn't matter because that's going to come down. It's going to be going up. It's going to be going down. Right now we're winning, right? So all we need to do is wait for 3 minutes. If you close that trade, I want you guys to screenshot me, tag me on your Instagram. I'm playing, but you guys can take this on your account as well. Feel free to do so, to take this on your live accounts. Okay, so it's pretty much doing what we wanted it to do. Let's see if there's any other trade we can get into. Looking good. While we're waiting for that one. Euro USD, not quite ready. USD JPY. Okay, so if this came back up, if this, you can see right here, comes up, crosses that green line. If this goes down a little bit more, crosses that green line, that would be pretty good, but it's not there yet. Euro CAD, yeah, this one's looking good as well. Potentially, it's looking good, so we can go for that as well, right? See, we're just closing out, right? So it's probably what, we got a few minutes left. All right, we're gonna close out that trade right there when it gets to that point. Yeah, you know, that would be a good trade. Let's just keep monitoring this. Let's keep looking at Euro CAD to see if anything else is open. USD CAD, that's potentially moving in the right direction as well. Let's look at Euro JPY. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful trade right there. We missed that, but that would have been good. Okay. See that I dropped some more, right? You can see I dropped some more down here. This is your first time seeing a trade clear, go ahead and record this, get used to it, tag me on your Instagram. We're gonna turn up in a second. We're gonna clear some trades in 3, in 2, wait for it. Boom, there you go, right? So we cleared the trade. You guys witnessed that live. You see the strategy works. I could be doing this all day long. Right? I could be, but I'm a very busy man. But that is basically, so, you know, go in the chat box. If you understood that, go put a clear in the chat box, right? Go put a clear in the chat box. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. A whole lot of energy, man. A whole lot of energy, right? A whole lot of energy in the chat box, man. I'm fired up. Let's go, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So you guys just basically saw a good tutorial, a good breakdown on how to really go out there and just use the strategy. And it doesn't matter what's in your account. You know, you can start this off small, right? From a £100 account, and you can see we compound this. All we need to do, so I just made, I think that was like £4. I just need to place one more trade, make another £4, and I'm pretty much out for the day. You know, I just need to literally make one more trade. And then tomorrow we go again, we get 11. The day after that, we get 12, etc., etc., etc. So super, super key that you're compounding so you know when to stop. So I could literally take 2 trades with the correct risk management and I'm out for the day. And just before we wrap up, you know, if you want to find out where that closed trade was, right? If you want to find out where that trade was even, or what the details of the trade was, let me just show you guys. So come here, status closed, all assets. If you like get muddled up on your dates, you can kind of look what dates it was from, but this was it. So Euro JPY, that was a price, that was a date, that was a time, literally 3 minutes. Order size is 2, we got a payout of 370. Okay, guys. So, you know, I'm fired up, man. If you're fired up, got value from this call, definitely do let me know. Go drop some sevens in the chat. Go let me know in the ice chat. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to turn it up some more. On my live sessions, they're coming out. We're probably going to do it Wednesday, Thursday. I'll let you guys know. There'll be a flyer to let you guys know about that. Again, shout out to you for plugging in, man. You are the future millionaire. I look forward to seeing every single one of you guys win here. See at the top, the bottom's way too crowded. The only time we look down is to help each other up. So if you got value from this call, go let me know in the ice chat. See you guys at the top. Let's get it.